With this build, you're gonna be able to clear Nightmare Dungeons tier 47 and above. You're gonna do major damage. You're gonna be focused on poison imbuement, shadow imbuement, and just doing crazy melee damage. So make sure you stay tuned. What's up, everybody? I'm Dear Gamer. Welcome back to the channel today. We're back and we are doing our next Diablo 4 rogue build, and this one is absolutely juicy. You're gonna be doing big numbers, big damage. And also too, you have some survivability as well. So what we're gonna be doing this build is gonna be focused on melee, gonna be focused on using our poison imbuement, because it's absolutely juicy. I took off my ultimate skill because the cooldown was too long, and I felt that it's better for me to have more actionable skills in my arsenal immediately instead of having to wait for my ultimate skill to come back. So that's what the build's gonna entail. So my family, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss out on the action. Without further ado, let's dive in. So getting straight to the build, what we're doing here is a puncture, of course, because it gives vulnerable damage. We have our main skill is gonna be flurry because it's absolutely disgusting. It does really good around AoE. I have rapid fire, level 3 is 3 levels of it, because one, rapid fire is good. It's good when I want to zero in on some enemies and sniper from a distance when my flurry can't reach them. I don't have it maxed out because I put my points in other areas as well. I'm hoping to get a piece that gives me a couple levels of rapid fire so I can keep everything else the same. This maxed out because you need close damage reduction. This one heals me as I do critical attacks, so it's good. So we kind of have a little bit of life steal when we're going down with the enemies. Level 8 of this, I think 3 levels comes from armor piece. We went this route because it gives, if it hits any vulnerable enemies, all the enemies become vulnerable, which means do even more damage. Moving down across here, we got this one mastery. You have to because it's important. This build is a ultimate infinite days build, and it's so funny when you have this skill on there because I have days on my ability based on my aspect, and when I knock an enemy over, they're on the floor, and when you knock them down, I have an increased chance of doing critical strike on them by 12%. Right now my critical chance is 28%. Plus this, what is that, 40% critical chance on hitting an enemy when they're knocked over. Done. They're done. So now moving across, nothing over here except for this one because you have to have exploit because it's too delicious. 18% increased damage to healthy and injured enemies. You have to, and also to malice is great because we're a vulnerable build. We do vulnerable damage. That's the #1 scat skill in our build, so we have to make sure we get the extra damage there. Coming across our poison, our shadow, level 7 over there because I have a headpiece that's muy bien, chef kiss when you see it. This one's good because I wanted to get that extra damage. This one, between these two, I went with this one because a critical strike increase would deal 70% increased poison damage. So I was like, why not? This one's important because it gives me critical chance increase of 9% when I'm using my imbuement skill. My boots make the enemies chilled and frozen if you stay there long enough. So I do increase 15% damage to those enemies around me, and if I happen to freeze them, I do additional 30% damage as well. No ultimate skill here, but I did pick up haste because it gives me, when I have more movement speed, when my energy is at maximum, when it drops below, my attack speed gets 15%. If you guys didn't know, with rogue, our attack speeds are essentially another additional attacking skill for us because the faster we get attacked, the faster we can get those enemies down and build our energy. That's why I close it off. I went with close quarter combat. So this is the skill, Paragon Tree. I'm working on this. With this, I didn't get the extra 20 points doing renown. I started the game late. But when season 1 drops, I'm gonna make sure I get my renown 100% because I'm missing the 20 points of Paragon. So in here, I have the cutthroat. What is it? Socket, closer socket in here. I kind of went here and got all the necessary skills. You guys can pause the video if you want to see what I got going on. I'll try not to block it. This skill, this board is just so good that I had to go through and get majority of the things on here because we have this one, the exploit. Then we have this one's really good. Then we have this one's really good for vulnerable enemies. Then I got this in here, it gives me additional vulnerable enemies from exploit. And I got this one up here as well. So just this board is just so good. You want to spend your time in here. I just got to this one. My plans here, I'm gonna put the turf in here. Why turf? Because turf gives me increased close range damage to my enemies and also 10% damage reduction against close enemies. And there's a bunch, all you need is 5 strength in here to make it work. And you can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have enough strength in here to make it happen. I think my turf right now is level, what is it, 12? 3 more levels will get the maximum size, but that's the plan I have with my Paragon board. Combo points is the focus. That's what we're going to be using. Coming to the character, this is where things get juicy. This is build is focused on my ability. I show my abilities already. Yeah, if you look at my skill tree, I have rapid fire, dash, because it's important to get in and out of those situations that get sticky. We also have shadow and poison because their cooldowns are quick. We're just popping, spam, bam, spam, 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 popping poison, bam, 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 popping shadow, bam, bam, bam. We're in and out. So now go into the actual character. What kind of gear do I have on it? So if you can see, this one's pretty juicy. 4 levels of shadow imbuement, 4 levels of poison imbuement, dexterity and total armor. You need defense with total armor when you have playing rogue because you want to make sure you're not extra squishy, which you can be. And also I got vulnerable. This is a daze, 45% chance that when I hit a vulnerable enemy, I'll daze them, meaning they'll fall over, meaning I'll do a higher crit on them, meaning I'll kill them quicker. So that makes sense. Over here, disobedience, you want to be pretty thick when it comes to your armor. I got 20% damage reduction to close enemies, 7.3% damage reduction in general, 8.3 damage reduction to my total, increase to my total armor, and 27% damage reduction to distant enemies. That one kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'll take it. I couldn't get a perfect roll on it, but this is what I got for now. This one critical damage, a dexterity, critical chance, and 3 levels of flurry. So we had to, it was too juicy. The pants are okay. Negative 38% damage reduction while injured, poison, close damage, and total armor. Of the 3, if I can get rid of another one, I'll do the poison. Not as useful. My aspect on this one, imbuement skill, has 26% increased potency to vulnerable enemies, which is our build's focus on. This one gives us elite barrier. Protector is too important to have, not to skip out on it. These are the boots. I haven't got my astral version of them yet, so I'm just gonna keep rocking the sacred version so I get the astral version because the chill effect I get is so good. Movement speed is good, crowd control duration is good, but I really like the chill effect the most. On here I got my basic attack. This one's pretty stacked. I would get another one. I'll get a better one with vulnerable damage on it as well, but this is what I got currently right now. I got lucky. I got the Astral unique dagger, baby. Max pull on it, 40% increased damage when you spend your combo points. And your basic skill has a chance to just automatically generate 3 combo points instantly. It's really good. This weapon, any other weapon you have, I just recommend. Just make sure you have crit damage, vulnerable damage, dexterity, damage close to enemies. This one was just like everything was so good I had to use it. My aspect is attacking enemies with basic skill, increase the damage of your next core skill by 8% up to 30%. So I like that. This is my flurry. These rings are the same. The most important thing is focus on crit chance, crit damage, and vulnerable damage. And I have poison on this one. And this one, what does it have? Damage to close enemy. This one's a better roll in general. I have this every time I stand still, I do more damage. And with this build, you kind of stand still. You're in the middle of a crowd. You're using flurry. You're not dying because you have damage reduction on you. And also too, you have the topaz gems on you. So if you get crowd control, you're okay. So I could technically stand still a lot of the times to do this big damage. Last but not least, I have the skill that grants 20% damage reduction for 8 seconds when I just do my basic skill. So just making sure I keep on attacking, I'm good. I'm not gonna get clapped too much. The skills on this are cutthroat damage, total armor, damage with dual wielded weapons, and dexterity. So this is the build we got going on. If you look on the left hand side, 9,000 attacks, 7,000 armor, 4,000 health. So I will continue to get stronger as I unlock more Paragon points, but this is kind of where we are right now. We can handle some high level dungeons. We can do them solo. It's not a problem to us at all. But what would be the point of the build if I don't show you what's possible? And yes, I understand. You only need to you don't get additional more experience when you fight enemies that are way higher than you, like I'm about to do right now. But all you need to focus on is fighting enemies 3 levels above you to have no optimal run for your experience if you're trying to level up. Me, on the other hand, I'm trying to test the extents of the build. So that's why we're gonna go into super harder dungeons just to see what we can get up to. We just gotta be careful. If we get crowd controlled, if we get into a bad situation, it could be dangerous, but we'll be okay. Let's see how we go. What kind of enemies we got? Okay, see the damage is good. Even I can go even higher. Sometimes I play with the boys and they have like higher dungeons. I can handle the damage, but sometimes you start getting in trouble when it comes to like survivability. That's where the rogue gets like super spicy, I would say, with the gameplay. But for the most part, our DPS is juicy. We're good. Ooh. Okay. These boys a little thick over here. Little thickums. So it's interesting. Some of them are thick and some of them are like just fine. Like these guys squishy. But these ones, they're like, sometimes they're squishy, sometimes they're not. But you see that? I got the enhanced dash on that, so I increase my critical chance of those enemies. Oh, where you going? Don't do it. See? That's where I like rapid strike in those moments like that. Heal up. Make sure you watch your heals. Okay, we're just mobbing through. So a situation like that is so risky. If I'm gonna go in there, hit him with that, get out if I need to, regroup. You see, it's okay. You just gotta play play smart when you're getting in there. This one shouldn't be a problem. Ooh. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Not bad. What you hiding in there? I'll take that. Why not? You mean it's gonna give me free damage? I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna take it. If you can, make sure you always take those when you get an opportunity to. Uh-oh, we're going the wrong way. We don't want to miss out on the extra power boost we're getting right now. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Destroyed. Thank you. Thank you for the key. Open up. Everything worked out just fine. Woo! See, that's why that protector is good. You see that? You see that? How it popped up and saved us? Very, very beneficial. I cannot run a build without it. Oh. Oh, you can't. You gotta get inside there. Perfect. I like the way this is going. See the little days? See, he's knocked over. It just gives me a chance to just keep doing free damage. That one was a thick one. We talked about this earlier. Sometimes they're squishy, sometimes they're thick. Nice, just like that. I know. Some of you guys are like, wait, DG. Wait, I'm trying. I ain't got time for that. Some of you are like, wait, DG, this season's about to start. Yeah, don't worry. This season's about to start, but the strategies used to make this build are gonna be the same ones used when season 1 comes out. Even though we got some of the other stuff that we're gonna be able to do with the, what is it? The hearts. What was it? Infested hearts. Ooh. Okay, get out of there. Just like that. Well, these guys, I'm level 78. These dudes are level 101. We're just mobbing, baby. Just like that. Where's the other priest? Probably down here. Take care of him. You see this? You see this? You can't. Oh my gosh! You couldn't even get him. It's over. Just is that? Don't tell me that's another one. Don't tell me. Oh, let's closer. No. Let's get turf. Yep. Let's get turf. Only 2 more levels left. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. How'd I get another one? Give me something else. I love that though. We got unique in the middle of doing the YouTube video. That's beautiful. I don't need another one. I could have used something else, the other weapon. I just be getting the same pulls all the time. But ladies and gentlemen, Wait a minute. This is good. Except I don't need 3 levels of smoke grenade. The top one is good. The damage to close enemies, good roll on both of them. Damn it. Let me see. Is that better than what I have? No, let's see. Damage reduction, injured. Nah, this one has more. Injured is important. Sometimes it gets risky down there. Okay. Okay, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're gonna be doing season 1. After we finish season 1 and get to level 100, we're gonna be doing a hardcore run with the rogue, so look out for that. Stay smooth till next time. Dear Gamer, signing out.